Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ain Mardia binti Waisri. Number ID of 2019226303 in a class of 4L in a group of L4. So today I'm going to do a presentation for lab experiment T1, which is steam pressure curve of saturated steam Marcet boiler. Okay, so this is the objective that we need to achieve at the end of this experiment. So first, we need to study and understand the relationship between the pressure and temperature of saturated steam in equilibrium, and also we need to study and demonstrate the vapor of pressure curve. Okay, so before we go through the procedures of this experiment, first I will explain to you the apparatus that we're going to use for this experiment. So in number one, that is the whole apparatus that we're going to use. So for number one is the control panel. Number two is steam pressure indicator. Number three is steam temperature indicator. Number four is heater switch. Number five is power switch. So as you can see, number 6 which is power cable, number 7 is emergency switch, number 8 is heater, number 9 is steam pressure gauge, number 11 is steam pressure transmitter, number 10 is steam pressure transmitter, number 11 is steam temperature transmitter, and then number 12 is boiler tank, number 13 is steam vent valve which is MVB 102. Number 14 is side glass valve which is MVB 101, and then number 15 is water level indicator. Number 16 is side glass valve MVB 103. Number 17 is water supply valve MVB 104, and lastly number 18 is drain valve which is MVB 105. Okay, so now we're gonna go through the procedures of this experiment. So in this procedures there are three parts, which is the first part is startup. The second part is experimental. Number three is shutdown. So first we're gonna go to the first part, which is start up the boiler. So for the step 1, we need to perform a quick inspection to ensure that the unit is in proper operation condition. And then second, we need to connect the unit to the nearest power supply, and then open valve labeled MVB 101, MVB 102, MVB 103, and MVB 104 located near to the side glass. And then make sure that the water level is at half or more of tank height. If less, fill the tank with water. And lastly, if or when the tank is filled to the sufficient amount of water, close valve MVB 101, 103, and 104. Okay, now we're gonna go through the experimental procedure. So after we're done with the startup procedure, we need to switch on the main power supply, and then switch on the power supply for heater and wait for the water to boil. And then we need to close the valve of MVB 102 when the temperature reaches 60 Celsius, and then take the reading of temperature on the indicator at every pressure interval of 0.5 bar from 1 to 10 bar of absolute pressure, and log the date in table 2. And then after taking the reading at 10 bar, turn off the heater. And then we need to perform the shutdown procedure. So in this procedure, there are the reminder that we need to take a close look, which is never open the valve when the boiler is heated, as pressurized steam can cause severe injury. And then for the last part of this procedure, which is the shut down the boiler. So for the step 1, we need to switch off the heater and leave the vessel to cool down until it reaches room temperature. And then we need to switch off the main power after the boiler has reached room temperature, and then we retain the water for next experiment. So for the step number 4, we need to open the valve at upper part of the side glass MVB 102 to release water. And lastly, we need to open valve at the bottom part of the side glass and the valve MVB 104 and 105 to drain out the water from the tank. For the next slide is a video of me doing some calculation and also the graph for this experiment. Okay, so this is some of the applications that use the same system as this lab experiment. One of them is power plant boiler and the second is steam engine. So I will explain to you how both of these work. So for power plant boiler, it consists of boiler, steam turbine and generator and other auxiliaries. The boiler generates steam at high pressure and high temperature, and the steam turbine converts the heat energy of steam into mechanical energy, and then the generator then converts the mechanical energy into electric power. So that's how power plant boiler works. And then for the steam engine, is heat engine that performs mechanical work using steam as its working fluid. The steam engine uses the force produced by the steam pressure to push a piston back and forth inside a cylinder. This pushing force can be transformed by a connecting rod and flywheel into rotational force forward. So that's how both of the applications work, by using the same system. Okay, so for the conclusion of this experiment is that the Marshall boiler is a device that studies the relationship between pressure and temperature in the constant volume. In this experiment, we heat up the water inside the boiler until it reaches its boiling temperature and close the valve of the steam to provide a constant volume. Since the steam trapped in the boiler while the temperature increases, the pressure will increase. Thus, data can be obtained and showed directly proportional in the relationship between temperature and pressure while in a constant value. So during the experiment, there are few steps that must be taken precisely in order to maintain the water at superheated vapor phase and to ensure that the pressure increases as the temperature increases. So after plotting the graph and calculation, we can conclude that relationship between absolute pressure and temperature of the steam for both of the experimental and theoretical data is directly proportional to each, provided when the volume is constant as shown on the graph. The data taken can be considered acceptable since the theoretical and the experimental data that we taken shows slight differences, thus more precautions that should be applied in this experiment to avoid any systematic error and random error in the future. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.